My brother now called me. He said, Sarah, how you doing? So I headed up to check London. Lucky. Simon. What's up, brother? Let you go and walk.
I don't know if you
You done walk? Come on, I want to make sure. I want to make sure. I want to make sure you're telling the truth. What? The Netherlands is Chambers. You see him? Hey, just imagine that all them chickens that running around now is Chambers cheering away. The boss, boy, the boss, boy. One of the highlights of the video yesterday, and I know that you have been addressing it from time and time again in your videos, is really this matter of littering, boy. It really disgusting, you know? It really disgusting. I know that you have covered pool 1, pool 2. You talk up Congress at times. They still have this small little skip up there. Yeah?
I think I see that capside. We got past it. I'll check it
Well,
out.
it must capsize the amount of rubbish it is having it. Now, what day is the rubbish truck this come up here?
I saw the rubbish truck this morning, Monday.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to feel sometimes that rubbish truck coming up here once a week now, you know?
Once a week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I could think about putting things maybe on a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And so this morning, the collection of rubbish that I saw in the bin, before it was taken away, yeah, I know they have stuff in there that went into that bin since like about last Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
From taking a little mental look at it.
Yeah.
So yesterday you would have seen this exact video, but from a point of view like this. But today I have a driver, so we could focus a bit on some of the series to the side. Some CPAP workers here. Morning, morning, morning. Morning.
Morning, all right.
All right. Morning, morning. Fire's really reached through here, boy.
Yeah, and then that's
Mr. Judd.
Mr. John.
All right, yeah, man. Regular man, eh?
Very regular.
Regular man.
When we went to Price Mart yesterday, it is in connection with this rubbish issue and things, right? So what I try to do in my videos is I will feature the rubbish, but not necessarily have anything to say about it, right? I'll talk about the bin there by post because I think it's really ridiculous. But if I'm filming and rubbish around, I might have include a shot that shows the rubbish, right? When simple little thing, we went to Price Mart yesterday, so came out of it online, and there's the click and go parking space. If you order online, you go and you park up at this particular spot to retrieve, right? And countless cars keep pulling up that didn't order via click and go. People getting out of the cars to go, and you have a security guard now that constantly has to be running to tell people, hey, you can't park there, even though it's clearly marked. It's clearly marked. There's signage that this is for click and go customers. People stop there, read the signs, they shrug it off and they jump out, right? At all levels, we people, they don't have a consequence. A lot of people not facing consequence, and because we're comfortable not facing consequence, we will continue to do things like litter. If for instance there is some extreme consequence that, hey, this river is polluted as it stands here, we need to close this river for 1 week. Just like we did during COVID, we need to close it for 1 week, but we're not closing it because of COVID. You think it will persist? You think if there's some consequence like that, or a policeman or a warden pass through every now and then and somebody get a $1,000 or $5,000 fine, you think the problem will persist?
I think it is going to lessen.
So there are no consequences.
Yeah. Because I'll tell you this. In the district of St. Patrick, just like Point Fortin all the way down to the campus. By the time you reach Guapo, absolutely not a piece of litter on the side of the road. It's one of the cleanest wards in Trinidad or counties, I believe it's called. The county of St. Patrick. Very, very clean, especially in Point Fortin. And that's because numerous people have gotten fines for littering.
Seriously?
Yes, they enforce it. They enforce it a lot. And it's a beautiful place to drive through.
Well, you know, funny enough, right?
Mm.
The only occasion I can think about being stopped for littering is in Point Fortin.
Yeah, right.
Now, I was in a vehicle. I must have been maybe 5 or 6 years old, right? I was in a vehicle with, I remember Uncle Boom in the left side, and I remember if another uncle was driving. And boy, I honestly to myself can't recall throwing anything out of the vehicle, right?
Mm-hmm.
But police, we get pulled aside. I remember Uncle Bob talking to the policeman and saying, well, it must be the young boy in the back there, he must throw something through the window and he didn't realize. As I say, me myself, but you know, I remember the episode of being stopped by the police for littering.
But I will ask you a question now. Did that experience inject some fear into you that even if it is you did through it or not, would you say that that experience of a policeman pulling you all aside definitely instill some sort of fear in you to respect the laws of the country when it comes to littering?
Well, the impression is still here, so I guess if I remember something from 5 or 6 years old, yeah.
And trust
the
me,
impression is there.
I got a ticket and I lose some points. No, for my car. Right? One of the lights was not working. I just went down the road and all, and just to pick up one item, and that cost me $1,000. You know. No, I am very particular if I have to drive a vehicle. I check in it. You know, so much so that even like with Brandon, I will always ask Brandon, your vehicle in order? So, yes, when you get a ticket, your fees are fine. You have to go to court or some kind of thing, right? like breathalyzer, for example. I know some people that get breathalyzed until they end up with suspension of license, you know. One experience. So it also means that it has some people, regardless of if they get a ticket or not, they will make the same mistake over and over again. But one ticket is enough for me, brother. I get 2 tickets in my life. One for speeding in front of Westball, which is now the Falls, and the other ticket is
Anything else?
no. I get thanks. You think we should have bring a bottle of water?
I'll bring a bottle of water.
You bring one? Well, nice.
Thank you.
Well, boy, we go sip it.
I'll bring 2.
Well, we go sip them.
Consequence by it. Let's see not anybody pay
Yeah.
the price. What was the second ticket about?
Well, when I got fined with for the car lights not working.
Okay. And one for speeding by Westmore.
Yeah.
You was really speeding?
Oh yeah. I was really speeding. I was speeding.
That is recent or like back
And I watch me.
school time?
2 weeks after getting that speeding ticket, I write off the car. Yeah. Right off the car.
And were you speeding when you ride off the car?
Oh, son, no. How you mean? How you mean, boy?
I remember when that people come home with the the front end.
Yeah, boy, that was terrible. Terrible. You know, and
Oh yeah.
I don't know if these people is watching channel, but boy, you know, it is a shameful thing to get in an accident and passengers in your car could suffer the consequence of your actions, your foolish actions. So thank the Lord there was no loss of life. Terrible injuries, particularly on one person. So if you're listening to this vlog, I'm still very sorry about that whole incident. Nice pumpkin going on that fence there, boy. Nice cool time out there.
Mr. Sylvester.
Right at the spot here. Right at the spot. I know that you'll be happy to see you very much in our video. That you really want to go down period, you know? Really want to go down period. Every time there's a house development up on top there. But sorry, I'm bringing the GoPro boy. I tell myself, mommy tell me that you call, eh? And I tell myself, Linan go and tell me to call if I do nothing, you know.
We want to go. Cool. So, back by
Pool one was nice yesterday, boy. But you make me call, man. You make me call. Strip up like an actual barricade, you know. Oh, gosh. I'm showing people, boy. You know, it have plenty of these railings missing on the road. You remember subway going down, probably like after between Capitol and Cedros. Some men cut out the whole structure from underneath a bridge, you know. Them men re-engineer the bridge, you know.
let's see cut out with the intention.
Cut out for scrap iron. When they go on underneath and they take out, them fellas is real good engineers. They take out about 50 to 75% of the steel.
All that existing bridge that people use it.
Boy, people passing on the bridge and them men was cutting out thing underneath it. You take it easy, man. You take it easy.
Hey, but you know how difficult, I just often think about this, how difficult it must be. Let me say, for instance, you can have so many ideas about, hey, if I become prime minister of the country, I would do X, Y, and Z, or if I become whatever capacity, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then now for you to take this vision and communicate it to everyone else
Yeah.
that under you so that they are, or with you, I should say, so that they are now on board.
Yeah.
They share that vision. What? First time I come Caura on Monday on the 10th, yeah?
Right? And I'm so happy that we make it up here. Today we'll be able to show people who are comparison. Forestry would have been up here this morning 5:30, 6 o'clock. Look at how this place is looking. Look at this, guys. I ain't even come out of the vehicle yet. I ain't even come out of the vehicle yet, and you could feel the difference. This is how it's supposed to be, guys. This is how it's supposed to be. Look at these riverbanks. Nice and clean. Now, certainly, White Trini, for example, you said that if ever you come to Trinidad, you would like to have a good experience. Don't come on a Saturday. Don't come on a Sunday. Make sure you're coming on a weekday. Hey, but Lyndon, really and truly, if you come and meet a place nice like this, right? I don't know, you reach here first, second, third, whatever. You wouldn't want to leave it like this, right? All the rubbish is gone. All the rubbish is gone, guys. All this team needs to get now is a nice blower so that when they finish, they could they could blow this road, but kudos to the forestry division. And if it's the same team, I have been up here like about 2 years ago with Dad, right? They were bringing me to the river to do some swimming therapy. That's when I came out of St. Anne's, and it was two women alone cleaning this entire area. The rubbish is gone. All right, so the rubbish truck would have picked up one or two little things will fall. We had to expect that. This is pleasant. This is pleasant. The Pampers is gone. I'm real proud. I'm real proud of the forestry division. Well done. Let me go and enjoy a nice bath now. Looking forward to plunging into that refreshing water.
I was surprised when you went to the Caura beach. $1.
That's in Florida?
Yeah.
Because somebody was mentioning in the comments that a lot of Trinidadians was going to this particular place. They even started to call it what you say, boy? They actually started to refer to the place. It's Trinidad or Caura, something. But they end up shutting down the beach for a while. Right? They shut down the beach for a while, and when they reopen it, no alcohol. No cooking or anything like that.
Consequence, eh?
Yeah, so he basically was suggesting that maybe that this had to really be done here. Because listen,
I mean, there's not a thing. Sorry, you go ahead.
no, go ahead.
It's not a take away from the people who come and they have the fun here, right? But, you know, if somebody who might aspire to a clean scene, I should buy some drinks by my head and I get up. I can keep behind our bottle. You know, so
Well, let me hope it's 20 people here, let's leave one bottle each.
and then it's about your ideals and the things that you grew up doing, and you know, if things are in place for to do it, but if somebody consequences, they will not continue. To be honest, bro, to be honest, this will not sound real bad. I do my part, but I not take number people who not doing their part. As cheap as that song, because when I come here, I will just spend time. Well, look at that now. I end up fretting about faceless anonymous people. If I leave in and I can pick up something, then I pick it up. But to say like fret about it, I have a nice river to enjoy until it
Yeah.
gets toxic.
But listen now, I see Panda do something already. Right? Panda bring extra garbage bags by the river and pick up rubbish and carry it and dump it in the skip, you know. And if you see the difference it really made. If we had a garbage bag, I'm telling you, right here, we filling up that garbage bag and it will look so different, eh? A day we will return with some bags. As anyway, I gotta do that by myself because you know, say you ain't doing that.
No, I never said I'm not doing that. I said I don't fret about it.
Right, okay, sorry.
I'm not going to fret about it.
Yeah, that's what you really said.
Can you just come by can you just come pull on here? And rather than being, you know, she is walking the shallow part there and just be picking up broken bottles and giving them to me.
Eh,
Yeah, she walking the water, so I see any come and make that girl time going. And she will spend the entire time
just picking up this bottle.
picking up broken bottle.
Hmm.
A 7-year-old child.
Yeah, boy.
One time I bring Brandon and then Brandon was less than 12 years old.
Mm.
And he walked down. It's a bit from my side, but then I hear Brandon bawling. Bottle cut him bad down there. No?
Eh,
Yeah, I didn't make it remember that.
it's sounding familiar, you know.
Bawling, and I go and take Brandon, let's put it out like that. in the movie when they get jumped.
Yeah, boy. Because remember, your skin gets soft in the water too, eh? So when a bottle slices in the water, it cut in the end, cut in like a piece of soap butter, you know? Oh gosh! You see how low the waterfall is over there?
Yeah.
It didn't even coming over that part, you know? Yeah, boy.
Yeah, like,
Remember, it's nice to be hanging out with you, boy.
right, so?
Oh gosh, man. I don't know what I can get serious in this man, you know? Yeah. Hey, your laundry smelling real good though. I got like,
Let's get this again, man.
good to see Kim. Good products. She buying good products.
Real bad. Hey, best to go back.
That man even stop talking and he in water, you know. The other day I come up here, right? So I've had, I don't know if, I doubted him. I doubted him to be honest, right? I come up here, so I meet a guy who used to live in El Dorado. He said, my boy, I used to frequent Caura in the 1970s, the 80s, around there. And he said at one time, the water used to be pushing so powerful that it not only it used to be coming over, the water used to be cascading over that top wall there that I highlighted with my left hand. The water used to be cascading over that. I say, so then you for real, you're showing not just this part here with this kind of, what's that, like a sluice gate or ledge here, this lower piece? He said, no boy, the water used to be cascading over the top part. Maybe we have some folks looking at the channel and you have been around Caura for a very long time. So if you have ever seen water cascade over that top wall, let us know in the comment section, please. I want to tell you something. Stress is a killer. Stress is a killer. Anxiety. All these things could destroy you. I want to show you something like that. Right? So my toenails are them kind of long, right? But now, remember I was having some serious problem with my toes? That gone. You ever could recall also? I always pressing it. That gone. But I want to show you something amazing. I didn't even notice that it was gone. You remember I had a terrible bump developing on my thumb? It had like a big
Yeah.
Watch my thumb. I didn't even know when that disappeared. I sure if people go back in the old videos, they will notice that this thumb here always had like a kind of jelly like something. It's only last night I end up taking my hands, my fingers, and I said, but wait. I fly up from my bed. I only like, I said, but wait now. Where that bump gone, boy?
That bump was attributed to stress.
Lennon, I'm telling you, it feels as though almost all the complaints I had, they're just leaving me. You laughing at them?
No, I'm not laughing at
What's that? You know what I expected? Let me tell you what I expected next. No, I put back on a little weight, but what I noticed,
a little more than a little bit.
yeah, a little more than a little bit, right? Yeah. No, but what I noticed is I'm not crossing over a certain board. Now I'm still being careful, right? I try to use water as much as possible with my meals, right? I watch my portion sizes. I really try to avoid a lot of sweet things. I could pass, see the piece of cake, and leave it alone. Right? Well, I did the work from my youth here, but I want to get back on my walking rate. However, flash on top here.
This will make it back here too now, man.
Just now, wait now, man. Hey, look at Neil in the water here, boy. Jeez. You see on top here? Now, somebody recently give me some products to use in my hair, to thicken up my hair and that kind of thing. I want to hold up on that for about a month. I want to really try massaging my scalp now that I'm feeling less. You're laughing, you know.
I don't laugh.
You're laughing.
Yeah, no, go ahead,
You're laughing at me, but you're laughing at me. But
no. It's things I will try to.
But watch me. I want to try really massaging my scalp, right? Do some kind of research. Somebody was actually telling me about, like ancient remedies for these things without the use of chemicals, right? I feel my hair going and grow back, boy. My hair going and grow back. I'm telling you what, my hair going and grow back, boy. Is that camera up to my face here? My hair is going to grow back. I declare it. I claim it. I claim it. My hair is going to grow back, guys. Watch I see something. I end up with that afro. Yeah, I end up with that afro. Trust it. I believe for it. I believe.
Mad no.
What is it?
Nothing.
Where's the bad
No.
We thoroughly enjoyed our bath. The nun was real good. The best thing is to do. So, hope you enjoyed this clip. Support all the channels. Remember, Lance and Louise, Trinidad and Tobago, Baptiste Straw, Kimberly Badlu, and Anna Show. Everybody be safe and look out for our video tomorrow. Remember to like and subscribe.
So if you want to subscribe, please click that subscribe button. It goes all along, especially if you enjoyed the video and this is not your first time on the channel. You've been here already. When you click the subscribe button, it helps the channel grow and it goes a long way. So subscribe to it.
Please do. And also him.
Subscribe to it.